Jackie and open that. Enid, she sent us a file she wants us to complete. We're going to download that. And we're going to save it. Then we're going to go down here to our toolbar. We're going to find our Finder. We're going to go to our downloads. And we're going to open that PDF file. Now the PDF file should open with this app called Preview. If it doesn't, you might have to go in and say open with. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. But anyway, once you've done this and you've got the file open, the next thing we want to do is we want to go to View, Show Markup Toolbar. So over here we click View, Show Markup Toolbar. And what that does is it gives us a toolbar now that we can go in and do some things. What we're concerned with in here is this, which is entering text, this, which is adding a signature, and this, which is choosing your text style. The first thing I would recommend is going in here and choosing your text style. Change it to Times 20 point black. You don't really need it center aligned, so you can choose left alignment. So these would be the options you want. Once that's all set the way you want it, you can just click off. When I say click off, I mean just click anywhere else on the document. That gets you out of that option on the menu bar. Let's go ahead and maximize this. And now we'll come in here. So here we are, we want to start doing something. So the first thing we want to do is we want to add our name. So the way this works is you click here, and this is going to give you a text box. It's going to place it randomly in your document. When you go to the text box, you're going to want to not click on the text box, but hover over it. You see how I got a little hand? Looks like a little hand. Once it looks like a little hand, press on the trackpad and hold, and then drag that little guy to where you want it. Then if I double click inside, I can type my name. Oops, if I spell it right, I'd be in good shape. I type my name inside that text box, and that looks great. If it didn't look the right size, you could always click on the text box like this, and you see those blue dots, and then that allows you, when you hold down the trackpad, it allows you to drag that so you can make it the size you want. Click off. Again, click on the text, get the hand, drag it where you want it, double click inside, type your social security number, and then again, click off, click that again, get the little hand, put that where you want it for your address, double click inside, type your address. Okay, so I think you have the idea for that, okay? So that's done, click off. Again, we want to click on this, right? Because now we need to check off one of A, B, or C. Let's make this into a little hand again. And we need to put it where we want it. I'm electing option C, whatever. Double click inside again, make just like a capital X. So now you can see it's not really where I want it. So I'm going to wait till I have a little hand. I'm going to move that X so it's kind of like right inside there. And you do the same for your elections depending on what you chose. Now we come down here, we want to put a date. Again, we need another text box, little hand, move the text box where we want it, double click inside, type the date, and now the signature. So that's the tricky one. So you're going to come up here and you're going to click on this thing that says sign, okay? And when we sign, we're going to want to create a signature. What you'll want to do is you're going to want to take a piece of paper, white, please, without anything on it. No lines, no nothing, just a plain piece of white paper. And you're going to sign your name, normal signature size, sign your name on that white piece of paper. Once you've done that, you're going to click on over here where it says camera. Once you click on camera now, you're going to take, please don't mind the way I look, take your card and hold it up. And you see how when I hold it, it scans and my signature wants to land on that blue line they have there. Once I've done that, I click done. Now I have a signature here. Now if I come into the signature box, I have a couple choices. I can click that X. If I don't like that signature, I can remove it and start again. Or if I double click where that signature is, you see it sticks it into my document. Again, it's just a box. It's got a little hand. Move it where I want it. Click off. So now the document is signed. So the next thing you want to do is you want to rename this document. So you can either click File, Rename, or you could click up inside where the name is. If you double click on it, you see how it comes up now with the name filled in. I'm going to name mine Debbie Gagnon because God bless Jackie. She doesn't want them all called Re-elect, W rollover, yeah, that thing. So I type what I want it to be called. I hit the Enter key and you see now it's saved with my name. and it's perfect. So now I'm all done with that, right? So I can close out of preview. And I see a file here called Debbie Guyon. Yay! And when I'm in my Foundry or my downloads, and I open that up and I take a look at it, and hey, she's a beauty. So I'm happy with that. I can quit out of preview. Now I can go back to Jackie's email, and you can just reply to Jackie. And in your reply, you're going to include that, that hi Jackie, filled out form, whatever. Do attach, go to your downloads, find your file you just did, click open, and send that on its merry way. And that's it. You're done.